Hello everybody, and welcome to the finale of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We have collected all 6 of the medallions, and we have made it through Ganon's castle. Now, let's confront the monster himself. Appears to be nothing in here. Well, let's just move on. You can't hide from me anymore, Ganondorf. You are finally going to return the princess and pay for your crimes against the land of Hyrule. Your terror will come at an end, and the Gerudos will know the pain of regicide. Here it is. Zelda and Ganondorf. I will save you, princess. My Triforce, it's resonating. Triforce of courage. Triforce of wisdom. Ah, the Triforce of courage has healed me. I'm at my optimum strength to defeat you. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The 2 Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. Alright, just want to say, I love this shot here because it's all 3 holes of the Triforce in a triangle. It would be a little better, in my opinion, if Ganondorf and Zelda were switched, because then wisdom and power would be in their correct places, but still a cool image. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you 2. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. And Triforce of power.
Oh, the darkness, it's so strong. Link, I can't help you because the waves of darkness I can't get close.
Oh no, that means no Z targeting. Oh, Navi. Well, it's okay. I can do this on my own. I am the hero of time. I wield the Triforce of courage.
I'm sorry, Link.
It's not your fault, Navi. And this is Great King of Evil, Ganondorf. So the first thing that Ganondorf is going to do is punch the ground. What we need to do is wait for him to throw his energy ball, and then we hit it right back at him. And then we just volley it back and forth until one of us makes a mistake. He's the first one, and then light arrow. You don't have a lot of time for the light arrow, but make sure that you hit him before he shakes off his own magic. Run away when he stops taking hits. Oh well, I guess it's an optimum time to show. You can come down here to this earlier room. You can refill on pots if you haven't destroyed them from before, which... Make sure, I probably should have mentioned it before, but do not touch those pots when you're coming in this room. You can either climb up all the way, but these little indentations in the wall are hook shotable, so you can do that. If you're whoa, he will at times punch the ground and take away pieces of the floor, which makes it harder to get to him. But if you are wearing the hover boots, then messed up there. If you're wearing the hover boots, then it will make it a lot easier to get over to him. But that does eliminate the ability to jump attack him when you jump over to him. So you decide. You can also retaliate these volleys using the Bigoron sword or an empty bottle, like I showed you with the Phantom Ganon fight. Those two actually work a lot better the Master Sword is actually the worst one to do this with. But, well, I'm going for continuity here, and dang it, I fell down again. The Master Sword needs to be the tool that destroys the evil king. You can use other swords, but the Master Sword is my weapon of choice. And, you know what? I don't really like how the Mirror Shield clashes with the Master Sword. I'm switching back to good old Hylia. The Hylian Shield looks better, in my opinion. So, just volley this back a few times. You will begin to notice that Ganondorf's cape will rip while you're attacking him. His cape is his health meter. So, the more tears in his cape, the more damage he's going, the more damage he has taken. And once his cape gets pretty torn up, then he'll be beaten. We can tell here that his cape doesn't have a lot more in it. So Ganondorf is almost done. If he starts taking out too much of the floor, you can stand over here at the corners. It's actually the best place because it allows you the most time to anticipate the volley of his energy shot. So if you're looking for an easy time on this, make sure you stay in the corners, because the corners are solid, he cannot destroy them, and it is easier to reflect his volleys. Also, if you're looking to make this fight a little bit easier, then either use the empty bottle or the Bigoron sword. One of the drawbacks, as you may have seen there, it's a little bit harder to aim your light arrows when you're standing back here. So, pick your poison, I suppose. I should probably stand in the middle, considering how much trouble I've had with aiming items like the arrows in the past. Like, see, I have to aim it properly, and just barely made that one. No, not Z-targeting. You can Z-target him when he is down, because he's only un-Z-targetable. It's like saying unportalable. When he is at full power. But when he's stunned, you can target him. And he's getting rid of a lot of the floor here. I should probably switch to my hover boots. These can be massively helpful when you're running out of ground. I'm about halfway through on magic, but I've got 2 green potions, so I have no worries there. Like I said 1 or 2 episodes ago, it is recommended to take green potions with you. So, wrong, no. Took some damage there. He destroyed most of the floor already. I don't have much of a leg to stand on here. I'm just gonna have to dodge this one. He does have a 3rd attack, which I'm hoping he'll show off soon. But he only does it usually when he's low on health. Basically, he charges up energy shot above his head, and it will shoot out in these little snake things and come and attack you. But what you want to do in that situation while he's charging up, you want to charge up yourself using a spin attack. I'm doing poorly. This is the king of evil. I must destroy you. You've hurt too many innocents. You must go down. This fight at times can get somewhat repetitive, but as long as you keep your wits about you, you should be able to pull this off. Again, once you learn his patterns, Ganondorf isn't too difficult. Alright, now light arrow. You only really get 1 shot with a light arrow too, because if you miss, then the recharge time on the arrow, because all of the magical arrows, they take a second before you can fire another one, and by that time he's already broken out of his bonds. So you only have 1 shot with the light arrow every time you damage him. That looks like a winner. There we go. Now use my hover boots to get over there. You can't jump attack with the hover boots. I didn't do any damage that time. And he's taking out more and more of the field, giving himself the advantage even more every time I don't do damage to him. Ganondorf is slowly gaining the edge. If he can outlast me, then that's it. This is a battle of endurance. endurance, timing, aiming, and swordplay. There are many elements to this fight. Come on, Ganondorf. You need to go down. And try to stay up here. If you fall down there, you are usually going to take some damage, unless you utilize your roll. And it does give you a chance to restock a little bit, but I've got enough. I got enough stock in my bottles to refill myself, so I don't need the pots too much. They are helpful though. I'll probably refill if I fall down there one more time. Ganondorf, you don't have a lot left in you, I can tell. But I have got a lot left in me because of my empty bottles. Seriously, the empty bottles are some of the most useful items in the entire game. Wasted too much time. Too much time just aiming. Alright. Here is a second attack. While he's charging, you charge up as well. Then when he fires, you counterattack. And that hurts him pretty bad. Dang. Oh no! I'm out of magic. I better go down and refill. I do not want to use up my potions just yet if I don't have to. This will be a good way to get some hearts back as well as arrows, but my main priority here is magic. No magic in any of these pots. The downside to this, these pots are usually pretty random. Magic, that's good. Not a lot, but it's definitely helpful. Alright, I'm back up to about half. This should be enough to finish him. Yeah, but whatever you do, make sure you do not destroy those pots the first time you come in here, because those pots are a one-shot pony. They will not... Oh no. Quick spin! Yeah! Do not rely on the quick spin, but if you have to, it might be your only hope. As you can tell through this entire playthrough, I love the quick spin. And it just saved my sorry tunicked ass against Ganondorf. He's destroying more and more of the field. As long as I've got these corners, I still can get you. Charging up more. You have to have pretty good timing on this as well. So make sure you don't wait too long or go off too prematurely. Come on, Ganondorf. There we go. I've just destroyed the King of Evil. How does that feel, Gerudo Fiend? The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? Link. Whoa! What are you doing? You're taking this whole castle down with you. Oh, what a cowardly move! Destroying us with your final breath. Just accepts defeat honorably. Ganondorf, you are a coward. There's a reason I'm the one who received the Triforce of Courage. Speaking of Triforce, there's Zelda. Now that Ganondorf has fallen, that spell should break. Zelda, we need to get out of here, quickly. I have a feeling this place doesn't have a lot left in it. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Huh? Oh, I knew it! This place is gonna blow! Or collapse, at least. Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us with the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Then why are we standing around talking about it? Let's go! Please, follow me. Right behind you, princess. These stupid slippers, I gotta get rid of them. That's a lot better. I actually have some traction on my feet. Come on. This epic escape scene. Zelda, we need to escape. This place is coming down. Luckily, he built this thing so well, so we've got some time. Oh no, there's bars. Zelda, what are you doing? Ah, perfect. I am so glad I have you here. Ah, we're back in here. Well, come on, Zelda. There appear to be more bars. So, let's get out of here. Come on, Zelda. Raise those bars. Raise the roof. I would really be happy if you raised the roof, because currently the roof is falling. Zelda, I didn't know you could make such a jump being a princess and all. Whoa. You can levitate just like Princess Peach? Huh. I wonder if all Nintendo princesses can do that. Alright. Alright. We just need to go around this debris. Almost there. Come on. We do not have a lot of time to dilly-dally. We need to get out of here. Quickly. Do not want to fall. Do not want to fall. Do not want to fall. Come on, Zelda. Let's go. Up we go. And onward. Zelda? Oh no! Zelda's trapped! But, ow! Stalfos! I know how to deal with these guys. I'll need to use the sword given to me by the Bigoron. Just need to wail on these guys. You don't stand a chance if I use my Bigoron sword. Something to mention, that if you do not destroy the second one fast enough, the first one will respawn, so you gotta be careful of that. Luckily, that didn't happen to me. Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. Ah, thanks for the help. I only really needed one, though. Now, switch back to the Master Sword. Alright, come on. We're close. I can taste it. I can taste the freedom of Hyrule. Although, it's good knowing that even if we do fall here, Hyrule has been saved. But I'd really love to save both of us along with it. I mean, I'm not much, but you are the princess. I know the king's getting up in years, and he doesn't have a lot left in him. Ow! Princess, don't worry about me. I'm a lot stronger than that to let a little rock that's on fire hurt me. Seriously, those rocks do very minuscule damage. Half a heart, and with the defense upgrade, it's a quarter heart. Zelda, don't stop. We need to get out of here. If anything, you should be picking up the pace a little bit. Come on, I know it's probably hard to run in that dress, but I don't know, rip it at the knees or something. A Redead now? I don't have time for you. Redead, get off me! I don't have time to deal with you right now. We need to get out of here. I can feel it. There it is! The exit! Come on, Zelda, just a little bit further. Don't worry about me. We need to get out of here. Princess? Come on. Alright. Just a little bit more, and we're out of here with a whole minute to spare. Oh, man. It's good to see Ganondorf's castle falling to shambles. All that evil concentrated in one building. Now that building is coming down due to the man's own hate. And the funniest thing, Ganondorf destroyed his own building in an attempt to destroy us. But luckily we made it out in time. And he brought down everything he built to make, just to destroy the man who destroyed him. You are such a pathetic Gerudo, man. You and your thieving race. Not trying to sound racist against the Gerudos, but I've never met a Gerudo I liked. Except Nabooru. I guess there's always an exception. Can't judge a whole race on what happens from a few people. It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Oh. Wow, Navi, your voice got very soft. Oh no. It can't be. No! That's impossible! I do not have a good feeling about this. Whoa! Fire! Oh no. This can't be! Ganondorf has re-risen! Ah, I see. He used the Triforce of Power. Oh no! What are you doing? He's transformed into a giant dark beast. Ganon. Oh, this is bad. Well, as long as I... No! The Master Sword. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time, we fight together. Okay, so this is Ganon. The way you're going to deal damage to this guy is by stunning him. There's a few ways to do it. You can use your long shot. Ow! His shots really do hurt a lot. You can use your long shot. That'll make him shake his head a little bit. There's also Deku Nuts, bombs, glitch. You can use Deku Nuts, bombs. I think your Megaton Hammer can do some damage. But what I'm going to use is my light arrows because they definitely affect him the longest. And then we attack his glowing rainbow tail. So basically, we just need to shoot him in the face with a light arrow, and then shoot him in the tail with a light arrow. Zelda gave us these arrows specifically for fighting Ganon. So this is what we're going to do. Ow. Seems he blocked that one with one of his horns or something. I don't have a whole lot of magic, but luckily I've got some magic in reserve. And if you lure Ganondorf over to wreckage, he'll destroy it and give you some refills. They can give you anything from bombs to fairies. It can even get you some magic. Yep. But luckily, that's about enough magic to last me a good long while. Yep. I'm not scared of you. Well, I am a little bit, but I'm confronting you regardless. I know I must beat you. That's what courage is, after all. Doing what the right thing is, no matter how scared you are. And I have the tools to beat you. Doesn't matter how strong you are. As long as I have my courage and hope, as well as my army of light. Not army, my armaments of light. Ha! And down you go, Ganon. Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. The one thing that can kill Ganon, the Master Sword, has been retrieved. Now let's go finish this. Haha! Take that, Ganon. You also can use your Viggoron sword, but I'm pretty sure that Ganon is actually weak to your Master Sword. Your Master Sword does more damage than your Viggoron sword. Also, an interesting strategy I like to use: just roll right through his legs. Use his side as an size as an advantage to yourself. You're not going to want to be Z-targeting though, so unfortunately for Navi, she's kind of more of a hindrance than a help at this point. Like an allegory for the whole game. But you just gotta wail on that tail, and you shall not fail. Oh, alliteration is awesome. But just a few more hits, I can feel it. Ganondorf is weakening. Well, Ganon at this point. Ganondorf is the human form, Ganon is the beast form. Come on, Ganon. Go down. Ah! Those twin swords really hurt, but I need to beat you. There is no option. Failure is no option. Come on. It's okay, Zelda. I can beat him. I know it. Yes. Now, I just need him to be down long enough for me to deliver the final blow. Ah, Zelda, thank you. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Oh, Zelda. Okay. Here we go. King of Evil, you are no more. Die. Six sages now. Zelda used all of her power to call the power of the sages. Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. Yeah, see what I mean about Ruto's head disappearing last? Yes. The power of the six sages shall seal you, Ganon, and strip you of your power. You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, Link! Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. I'm sure my kin will be able to destroy you, just as I have. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Finally over. We did it, Zelda. We did it. Thank you for the Ocarina, and thank you for all of your help. Without you, I'd still be wandering around in Hyrule Field. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that's befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it, too. Now, it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Peace returns to Hyrule, it will be a time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you were supposed to be. The way you were supposed to be. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. well, that's the end of Ocarina of Time. And I gotta say, there is a reason that this is the most overdone Let's Play in the entirety of Let's Playing. It is a truly great game. A masterpiece of gaming, if you will. If there's any game I could call a masterpiece, it would have to be this one. Sure, there are one or two flaws along the way, but there is no truly 100% perfect game. There's always something that somebody isn't going to like. But as far as games go, this is definitely one of the top of the list. And if it has nostalgia for you, then it's definitely going to double that experience once you replay it again as an adult. I unfortunately don't have that. I tried to recapture that by playing Spyro the Dragon, but, well, we all know how that turned out. Unless you don't, by which my capture card stopped working. So, yeah. But this game was my resurrection. It's what got me back into Let's Playing. After Donkey Kong and A Link to the Past just shut me down, just made me feel so bad about Let's Playing, made it feel like a chore instead of an enjoyment. This game brought me back. I looked forward to playing this game. I was having fun. I didn't dread picking up that controller. I looked forward to it. And it was just amazing. This has been my longest playthrough thus far, and met some truly wonderful people through this. Well, I kind of strengthened my relationship with Zodiac, and April, I met her along the way. And you can see by the work we've done, all three of us clash well together. Well, I shouldn't say clash. Well, I guess that is somewhat accurate. But back to the game, it's just really good. For the first 3D Zelda game, they did everything right. And, well, just by the sheer greatness of this ending, the music, the accomplishment of defeating Ganon, looking over everything you've seen before, the imagery, everything, and, of course, the great music of the Kakariko Forest, or Lost Woods, or, well, I guess to be more accurate, Saria Song, just tops everything off, showing everybody in a big party after the King of Evil has been defeated. It's just so good. And the ending, I believe, is a very big part of a game. Game, movie, book, any form of media. If the ending makes you feel really good, then that is the last thought you have about the game. If you go away from the game feeling really, really good, then you're going to remember that last feeling as the last thing you remember about the game. And you're going to look back on the game with really fond memories. Fortunately, there's a few of these characters we hadn't seen, like the Happy Mask Salesman, Malin as an adult, that guy who sells you the bomb chews in the desert. But if you want to seek those people out, I suggest playing the game for yourself. Hell, if you haven't played the game for yourself, just play it to play it. Oh, there's Mito and King Zora sitting in the corner. Poor Mito, he's so misunderstood. I know you're not just that mean. The 6 sages flying overhead. I guess the 6 sages do have a 7th, if you count Zelda as their leader. And here they are, all on Death Mountain, viewing out. Feeling quite at home, aren't you, Darunia? With your new Kokorian hat. Now, Buru and Ruto seem rather friendly, and Impa, always the loner, looking off into the sky. But Raru's nowhere to be found. I guess he's looking over to see that Ganondorf doesn't escape. And thus the game begins to come to a close. Link returns the sword so he can live his life properly as a child. Oh, Link, that shield's too big for you. Once again. Oh, Navi. No matter how annoying you were very helpful. And now, it appears that you must go. Goodbye, Navi. I will miss you. Well, I guess we could just go back to our house. Tell our friends of our adventures. And thus we leave the Master Sword for the next hero to withdraw. Presented by Nintendo. And here we are, back in the castle grounds, to tell Zelda that everything is going to be fine. We've destroyed the King of Evil, and he won't be hurting anybody ever again. You may be spying on him through that window, but trust me, everything is going to turn out all right. And it looks like we even have a new friend. And that, my friends, fellow viewers, is the end of what I can say is a masterpiece of a game. I'm really glad I was able to play through this game and complete it, but with every collectible in my pocket. And, well, I guess the only thing left to say is, see you back in the grotto.